What you're hearing right now is the Joby Wavo Pod Mic coming in right at $99. This thing has a slew of features and it's a lot of versatility with it as well. We're going to talk about those. This is what you're hearing. This is actually the mic itself, and I might say right off rip, it sounds pretty good. Let's get into the video. Just so you guys know, this mic was sent out to me by Joby themselves. Don't worry, they're not seeing this before you guys. They didn't tell me what to say, and of course, they're not paying me. They never offer me any money. So if there's any shortcomings or things they can improve on, they will hear about it because you guys will hear about it, and they can make better products for you and me over time. The mic is mostly made up of plastic. Comes in right at 1.9 pounds. Just call it 2 pounds to be exact. It's got multiple ways to be mounted. It's a quarter, 3/8, and 5/8. So now when it comes to compatibility on this mic is compatible with all kind of different devices. PC, Android, PlayStation 4 and 5, of course. Mics can be plug and played up in that, but it also is compatible with iPhone. You just need a special adapter to make that work. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link that and everything I talk about in this video down below so you guys can easily get to it. So some of the features on this is gonna be versatility. Is one of my favorite things on this mic, because on the side of the mic where it's mounted to the stand itself, it has quarter 20 mounts, which means there's little holes there where you can actually mount gorilla arms to it to be able to maybe mount your phone, mount a light, mount whatever you need to mount to make this whole kit just a traveling podcasting kit. So this mic is a condenser mic, which means it's very, very hot mic. It picks up everything around, pretty much from typing on keyboards to PlayStation 4s being super loud. But being a condenser mic doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because the polar pattern on this mic is an omnidirectional, which means it's made to pick up everything from all the way around the mic itself, which is good if you're doing maybe a podcast and you have one mic. You can set that bad boy up in the middle of the table, setting each other up on each side of it, and just having a conversation back and forth, and that mic is going to literally pick you guys up no problem. This also has another polar pattern, which is corduroy, which means it does a simple straight from the front talk of the mic. That way it tries to neglect all the noise in the background from behind and the sides of the mic. So the gain adjustment on this mic is anywhere from 0 all the way up to 42. The only bad thing about it is it does have the adjustable on the mic itself, but there's no way of knowing when you're all the way up or all the way down, because the knob on the mic itself just freely spins. It was kind of a bummer. They could have done two things there. One could have been just putting a stopper in there to stop when you got the max or minimum, or just having the RGB light that is around this thing kind of turning up with the max going up and turning down with it going down. Those are two things they might can improve on next model come around and just make it even that much better. Talking about the RGB light around this thing, yes, it does have RGB lights, and there are multiple colors for multiple purposes. The gain knob is going to be purple, so if you hold the button down, it'll turn from blue to purple. Blue, by the way, is for your 3.5mm jack for your headphone monitoring that comes straight out of the mic with 0 latency, so you can have your adjustment over just that, and also just a gain by going from blue to purple. And then if you do a quick press of it itself, it will also mute it, which is red. Of course, red means stop. That's not listening to you anymore. So let's go green and move on. So one thing this doesn't have is for any kind of firmware or any kind of software to download with the mic itself, which isn't a bad thing, especially for newer users or just getting into these kind of mics and stuff. A lot of times you just want to buy a good sounding quality mic and just plug and play and not have to worry about EQing and all that good stuff. Then yeah, this is going to definitely be the mic for you. Here's a quick test of the Joby Wavo Pod on a desk itself and with a keyboard in the background. You can kind of pick up all the sounds in the background with this because it is a condenser mic itself, but way to make it sound better is putting it on a boom arm like this. And this is the same test on the boom arm itself. You shouldn't hear it as much as you was hearing it on the desk, since the desk isn't, sending the shock waves through the stand itself into the mic. So you should have a little bit better sound out of the mic. Anyways, being on a Joby boom arm, which by the way, I will be dropping a review on that next week. This mic is great for beginners that just want to plug a mic up and not have to worry about no kind of EQing, not have to worry about any kind of special things going on with it. Literally just a plug and play mic right out of the box, sounding a pretty decent mic in my personal opinion. I would definitely recommend putting in on a boom arm like this or another boom arm. I'll list a few down below, but in the meantime, why don't you check out one of the videos I did over here doing a boom arm review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.